Hello everyone and welcome back to Kirby.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah, we're in Kirby hell for a while. There's so many fucking Kirby games to play. We'll be here a while.
I mean, you say
Enjoy
so many Kirby games. There's 2 Kirby games.
I think you did that joke last time.
Well, I'll keep doing it for as many times as it's relevant.
I mean, you don't have to play them all.
I want to though.
I mean, what else are you gonna play? Metal Wolf Chaos XD.
I mean, I mean that's computer, so I'd have to like
You can get on PS4.
set up a whole different. Oh, okay. I could do that at some point, but I feel like I want to record that solo just so the cutscenes aren't talked over. Because I mean, you've heard those cutscenes; they're brilliant. They're a masterpiece. I don't want to talk over those.
I mean, they're better cutscenes than the most AAA games.
I mean, it's true. But, so, I think it's funny, though, pretty much, like, the next day after we recorded, where we're talking about, like, the Spider-Man deal, is how, like, it then got confirmed, like, at the Disney thing that the deal's off at the moment.
Yeah, which everyone knew.
Yeah, well, we kind of knew.
Not only did it get confirmed, but Kevin Feige was like, yeah, we didn't think it would last forever. But we got to do what we wanted to do with him. Which
is a lie.
No, it's totally true. Like,
No. The movie ended on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, but they don't care what Sony does now.
They've already made like that money. They got him in Endgame.
They got him.
No, they still wanted to make another movie.
Oh, they probably did, but
they still wanted to make more movies because, I mean, they wanted the IP in general because this is something I was talking with one of my coworkers about. So what's funny about this whole thing, and you know how I was talking about like the way that they handled the character. So I actually believe was it one of the things that I think it was one of the Sony execs said that Disney said they don't have the guy who's running the MCU says he doesn't have time for an IP he doesn't own. And I feel like you can kind of feel that attitude with the way that they handled Spider-Man. So I know I've mentioned before about how like all the changes for Spider-Man do not really do anything for Spider-Man, only help to benefit Stark. What they were doing, I think, with Stark during all that and with Vicarious with Peter, is while Stark is the most popular character in the MCU, and at that time, until a recent acquisition, he was the most popular character that Disney owned of Marvel's. That being said, there are 2 other Marvel comic characters that way outshine Stark in terms of popularity. Those are, of course, Spidray Man, and, well, they have him now, Wolverine. A lot of times in comics and in movies and shit, when they want to make a get-up character to be popular, they'll usually attach them to a more popular character to, you know, try to gain fans off of that one. Kind of like with what they did with the Falcon twice, with only the one working, because the one in the MCU was done so much better than when they tried it in the comics.
Hence the term Wolverine popularity.
Yeah. Wolverine is insanely popular to the point where when they finally got him back and they made Marvel Ultimate Alliance, they put... Wolverine takes up more presence than anybody else in there, and in fact, with the characters they put near each other, the other characters appear almost washed out, because they're all like dark blues and reds, and then you have Wolverine, his bright-ass banana yellow, just taking up the most real estate as well, that you can tell they knew that he's most popular, but...
So, silly question, is Wolverine still voiced by Steve Blum?
I don't know, I don't have the game yet. I do want to get it, but,
I mean, I could tell you why they did that.
Why is that?
Because Wolverine doesn't have a MCU design.
This is true.
Most of which washes out the improbable colors in favor of something that films better.
But,
he has the X-Men film design, but they don't want to use that because, well...
X-Men.
Also, that's a dead franchise now.
What was I gonna say? Shit. So, so anyway, what I was gonna mention with the popularity thing is, so like I said, Stark is popular, but not nearly as popular as those 2. So since they had the ability to use Peter for several movies, they wanted to use that as a way to increase Stark's popularity even more, since they completely own the IP. So they basically did the... Yeah, he's done now. you think Disney thinks long term? They were so fucking cocky about getting it. They gave them like one of the shittiest deals I've fucking seen.
I mean, one could argue with the other deal they came back with. You know, oh well, we'll take 50% of everything. One would almost think that they wanted to not have the IP.
Yeah, either they didn't want the IP or they were so cocky that they'd get it. I think cocky because they had all those Disney bots to try and give Sony a bunch of bad press. So I feel like it was them being cocky and then trying to just do what they could to get it. But I do think when they did have Peter around with them, the main goal was to try and use Peter's obscene popularity to increase Tony Stark's popularity. Because, I mean, they fully own Tony, even though they were going to get rid of him soon, but, you know, they still wanted him more popular because short-term Disney. And what's funny is I don't think it quite worked, because Tony Stark is still, like, the same level of popularity he was. Spider-Man's still the same popularity, with the only people that seem to like that iteration of Peter being hardcore Tony Stark fans, which are just MCU fans. I'm not even going to equate the two separately, because they're not separate. So, it didn't really do Tony any favors in the end, and it just pissed off some Spidray Man fans. And that's pretty much what it came down to, and it's just stupid.
I mean, of course it's stupid. It's comic books.
Oh yeah, comic books are fucking dumb.
This is the same, like, industry that brought us... Well, do I need to go off the list of stupid comic book shit?
No, not really.
Probably only grown since last time we listed them, all the stupid things we could think of off the top of our heads. I guarantee it. So, but I mean, whatever. Spider-Man's dead. Star Wars is dead. Everything's dead. Who cares? Life is pain. Suicide Squad is a great character piece. Oh, what was that too far? I love how literally every time I get in this debate with people, it's always like, oh, there's no such thing as a wrong opinion, and literally only ever have to say that one quote.
Yeah, and then everyone agrees. It was like, second thought.
Actually, you know what?
You know what? You know what? That one. There it is. We found it. We found the bad opinion.
It's like, I still haven't seen the movie, so I've never actually said it's good. I've never actually said if it's good or bad, or if I think it's good or bad. I've only ever said that quote, and everyone else is
just like,
This is because people that have seen it be like, even people that think it's a good movie are like, yeah, it might be a good movie, but it's definitely not a good character piece.
Meanwhile, Sam is,
I don't even know why you think it's a good movie. It's not good. There's nothing of quality in it.
I haven't seen it.
I know you haven't seen it. I'm talking about, like, people that keep saying it is. I don't get it.
I thought it was okay.
What the fuck's wrong with them?
It was not the worst DC movie I've seen.
I mean, that's not a high bar, though.
I mean, yeah. If you're comparing it to Batman v Superman, it basically would have to actually give you cancer to be worse than Batman v Superman.
Like I saw it, and I was like, yeah, that wasn't too bad. I don't regret spending 2 hours of my life watching this movie. So I guess it was all right.
I regretted the first time I watched. Actually, wait, no, don't lie. I don't regret when I watched Batman v Superman because I dragged other people down with me.
You monster.
I mean, I'd much rather, if I'm gonna suffer, I'd rather everyone else suffer with me.
I guess. Sure, I guess. Why not? I still can't get over when you drug us into that one fucking Transformers movie. It was so fucking boring.
Yeah, well.
Which one was that?
It wasn't even snark-worthy. It was just boring.
I think it was the fourth one.
Oh yes, the one where they spend like half the movie in China, like trying to pander to the Chinese audience.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll be doing. I wonder if American movies will be doing that now.
Probably
no.
No, I don't think they will, because like it turns out that turns out that while China can give you good money, sometimes it's very unreliable.
Plus, you know,
Like,
all the other stuff.
especially for Disney, because Disney was like banking on China, like really liking live action Mulan and live action Little Mermaid, and it does not look like that's going to be the case.
I mean, it doesn't help when the live action Mulan actress says some rather some interesting
choice things
about the Hong Kong situation. It's like,
yeah, because the actress who plays Mulan is against them, and the actress who plays Ariel is black, and they're really freaking racist over there.
I mean,
so it's like the Chinese audience is good, but apparently they're like, okay, I guess we can't bank on every movie doing gangbusters there because they're very unreliable.
that's China.
Yeah.
accurate.
I forget which one it was, but there was one that they were like really hoping would do great in China, and China hated it, and they were like, "Oh crap, that ruined our entire plan."
Was it Solo? Ranger Solo in China.
It might have been. I think one of the problems with China is that they didn't see the original trilogy when everyone else did. So like their bar, when they think of Star Wars, they think of the prequel trilogy. So it's not quite as popular over there as it is in other countries. Because I guess it was banned. I guess it was banned when the original sequels came out. So they're just like, when China thinks of Star Wars, they think of like the Phantom Menace. So they weren't sure what to make of
pod
Solo.
racing.
So they're probably still sat there thinking, why do they keep making these garbage movies?
Probably.
You know, that's actually probably accurate. I wonder that too sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, they even have the nostalgia thing to fall back on. Like, okay, mate, okay, like Mary Poppins. Like, okay, I can live with this. This is fine. They're super gritted teeth as they watch their childhood get horribly, viciously raped. I mean, yeah.
Mary Poppins just isn't Mary Poppins without Dick Van Dyke doing what can only be described as every variation of British accent at once.
They didn't do a sing. Wait, what do you mean?
Every
Do one. It sounds more Bostonian than anything.
Well, that's the point.
He's right.
It's like he tried to do them all and got neither right. It's like Christian Bale in Newsies.
I think I've told the story about what's his face, Russell Crowe, who is Australian. So he went and did the Robin Hood, one of the many like Robin Hood movies, because hacks.
You know.
And then someone made he went on a radio interview and someone made a joke about, so why is it when you're playing Robin Hood do you have an Irish accent?
You know, we all can't be Meryl Streep, I guess.
Yeah, well.
I mean, God, it's like, was it Valkyrie, that Tom Cruise movie where like everyone was like speaking with like German accents except for Tom Cruise?
You can't do a German accent.
So he's just like the most like incompetent sounding spy. Fucking hell.
I mean, what's more incompetent? The spy who can't pretend to sound German, or the Germans who don't notice the guy who just speaks fluent English? It's a spy.
You know, that's a good question. That's a very good point. Who's the fool? The fool or the fool being fooled by the fool?
The Germans, that's who.
Apparently.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of well known at this point that that Germany lost the war largely because of their own incompetence.
Yeah, it really was.
That's how you win. To be fair, that is how you win most wars. It's not through like genius tactics and planning. It's through like
somebody does something stupid.
Yeah, Sun Tzu's The Art of War should be boiled down to pick a fight with someone stupider than you.
Thank God Hitler was fucking incompetent.
Yeah.
Listen, don't wake me up until 10 o'clock, even if we're being invaded on a beachhead.
Well, that was the thing. They didn't think they were going to be invaded. Like, all of his advisors were like, yeah, invasion's probably happening down here. And he was like, no, they're going to come from the north. And they were like, but Führer, we have intelligence that says they're not. No, but they are, though. There you go, accurate rendition of what was said.
100% accurate.
So yeah. So that new game that came out, Control, looks interesting. Uninspired
I actually
title.
haven't looked at it yet.
Uninspired title. Well, here's the problem, right? Because it's made by the people who made Alan Wake. And it's written specifically by a guy called Sam Lake. And every time I read his name, it's like, it's not a lake, it's an ocean. Yeah, you see my dilemma, right?
Yeah, I see your dilemma.
And this game is also written by Sam Lake. And it's like, well, it's not a lake, it's an ocean. What do I do? I like.
Oh fuck,
I love that.
Meta Knight is goddamn pissed. He's out for blood.
Pissed because he got nerfed again. I think maybe. I don't know.
Come,
Good old Meta Knight.
come, Kirby. We will fight. You cannot escape me, Kirby. Dun, dun, dun. I still can't get over the fact that they gave him like this Antonio Banderas voice. Fuck, I died.
I mean, makes sense when you think about it.
Not really.
Who else would have an Antonio Banderas voice?
I don't know in Kirby.
Don't you know? You do know.
No, I don't. I can't think of anybody else. Or anyone who should, for that matter.
DDD.
No, they gave him a George Bush-like voice. Well, more like just a southern accent, but you know.
It always makes me chuckle. Where like years ago we all made fun of George Bush, and now we're like, man, those were the good old days. They were the best of times. They were the worst.
They were the worst of times.
They're damn sight better than these times.
Thank you, Great Gatsby. It's the only thing I remember.
Oh.
Well, I remember Gatsby being shot by the pool, but you know.
Yeah, well, he's an American. He's bound to get shot somewhere. Pool's as nice a place as any.
Yeah, true. I wouldn't be surprised if I looked at the news and there was a shooting somewhere else recently in America. I'm not even making a joke.
I mean, it's America. There's been a shooting. Oh no, there's been another shooting.
Has there?
I'm just guessing, but
Is it time for
I have no
odds
idea.
are massively in my favor.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say last time, Tony Stark is the Thomas Edison of the MCU.
All right, yeah, I forgot about that joke.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, there it is. Tony Stark is Thomas Edison. He makes other scientists mad even in universe, because he steals their inventions.
He just steals their plot.
He steals their plot, their inventions, their everything.
Some he just hates. They just hate because he's too smarter. He's smarter than them.
I think Hank Pym hated him because he saw that he stole his plot, and it's like, why didn't you backhand Pepper Potts?
Let's be honest. Would you prefer we had crazy unstable Hank Pym who smacked his wife?
I mean, if she deserved it, like, you know, just saying, all things equal. Wait for that joke to
Kidding me?
get cut out.
Kidding me? I gotta fucking do more in order to get to the last level of Kirby Superstar. Fuck.
Welcome to Kirby. I guess Superstar is the Dark Souls of Kirby.
Correct. It is.
Dark Souls.
Fill your Dark Soul with light.
Does that mean there's no strategy but to get good?
Get good scrub.
The strategy is...
By get good, they mean play every fight 100 times until you know exactly every enemy's pattern.
Press the dodge roll button.
The dodge roll doesn't work in Dark Souls. You still take damage if you roll.
If you roll too early or too soon, or too early or too late.
It's not like in Kingdom Hearts where you can just roll to an explosion and it'll blow up and you won't be hurt because I can't be damaged if I'm rolling.
Or you could, or in Kingdom Hearts 1, where you just can get in an infinite lock of having infinite health. Well, because you can get that one skill that's like, oh, every time you take damage, you gain MP bar, because Cure was bullshit in that game.
Oh yeah.
So a viable strategy.
Bar.
So a viable strategy for beating every boss is just sort of sit there and spam Cure until their attack ends. It's like, well, they can't actually kill you because they can't damage you while you're healing. It's genius. But yeah.
Samurai Kobe.
In other news, Astral Chain is out soon. I like Cops. I like Stand. Well, okay, I don't. Okay, that's not true. I don't really like Cops, but I like Stands.
I like Cops. Wait, no, I don't.
Wait a second. No, wait, no. Do I think about that? Cops are bad. But yeah, Astral Chain's out, or going to be out tomorrow. So, I'm slowly working my way through. Well, I've only just sort of started Trails of Cold Steel because I finished Trails the Third, where everything was super happy fun. There was no, there was nothing horror. There was nothing really weird and horrifying in the third. It doesn't just it kind of tonally clashes with everything else that was in the series. It's like, yeah, it's all kind of happy fun times, and then backstory.
Oh yeah.
Little boy.
That's because Burl is fun and happy, and the other countries aren't.
We were still in Libel when we were doing the third. We were just in the cube.
Yeah, but it was it was getting ready for a cross spell in Erebonia.
Uh-oh.
Where things are not as happy.
Also, they're not as happy when little boy wakes up being choked by Mummy. And not in the sex way. But hey. Final bosses were actually kind of like... I thought the final bosses of the third were quite, And, because, final bosses is accurate. You technically fight, like 5 of them.
All the bosses.
I did think it was a neat gimmick. So how, the third does its finale is you have all of your, 16 break off into groups to each fight their own final boss.
That is a cool idea.
But it does mean though, if you decided to neglect certain characters,
you're in trouble.
You're all
you have to mega grind in the. You have to be very careful about what characters you pick for them.
And the parties only get bigger from there.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a problem. I am wildly I do vaguely have an inkling as to how huge Party Member is by 3 and 4. So I'm kind of terrified about that. Where it's something like 40 party characters, something crazy like that.
4 has 40 party member characters. However, a lot of them are just a lot of them come with what they need to work. So it's not like you have to spend time grinding every one of them. You only have to grind class 7. Which is 12 characters by
good old class 7, the 6th class in the school.
6th class in the school, it's called class 7. Why? I don't know. Because we like the number 7.
I'm sorry, what?
Because math is not on the curriculum, okay?
Apparently.
We only teach them how to stab things with swords, or shoot nobles with shotguns.
Finally, a worthwhile class.
But yeah, it's very...
this is the class where they show up. They're like, okay, so this is our brand new prototype special combat device, and we're just gonna give it to you.
That's nice.
And you're gonna go and hang out in the creepy dungeon filled with monsters under the school. Bye. And then they...
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
And then they drop you through a trap hole.
Yeah.
Just think. Maybe you're not the worst. Maybe you're not the class that gets the hardest assignments. Maybe that's the easy assignments.
No, they literally say, yeah, you're gonna have to work you're gonna have to work even harder than the others. Because they're just having wacky high school adventures. You have to not only have your wacky high school adventures, you have to help them with their wacky high school adventures, and
not die.
Yeah, and then also fight monsters in the army and shit. Yeah,
everybody does that, but Class 7 is like not only do you have to do school stuff, but you also have to go around and do quests for people.
Bracer, because we don't believe in the Bracer Guild in this country.
No, we know. No, because we like the Bracer Guild, but we can't have the Bracer Guild, so you get to be bracers, but not actually bracers.
Meanwhile, we don't get to have Zin.
But I guess it's better than Crossbow. We're like, sir, there are bracers, but you guys are gonna do bracer jobs anyway.
But you're the cops.
You're the cops, yeah. You're the cops, and by cops I mean you're one cop and a bunch of other misfits we threw together. Go do side quests for people.
I mean, everyone loves misfits.
Why am I such a misfit?
And the big thing with Trails is that that the game design is built around being a bracer and doing quests for people on your downtime. Then they're like, well, we can't make everybody a bracer, but
everyone has to be basically.
Everybody has to be a bracer, so we'll just make them not bracers.
So we just say, oh, you're not technically bracers, but you're bracer assistants.
You're not bracers. You're just
You're monsters.
You're just a special police group that happens to be doing bracer tasks. You're not bracers. You're a special class.
I'm special.
Basically,
well, they literally said in interviews like, so we thought about Class 7 just being an actual military, like having to take orders from and stuff. But then we realized that the game's not designed to do that. So we just made them not bracers.
So it's like bracers, but not bracers.
Yes.
So you don't get to hang out with all your cool bracer friends.
There are no cool bracer friends.
They all died.
Or they just had their job shut down and they went to other places because, like, well, if we can't get work here, there's no point in staying here.
Fuck it!
Run off to Calvert with the rest of those filthy immigrants.
Basically.
Or Libel, Libel's nice, I guess.
Liberal's the nicest kingdom on the continent so far.
Except for except for that whole military coup thing. That was a bit uncool.
Well, yeah, but
it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I mean, come on. What's a coup between friends?
A chin.
I mean, military.
Okay.
I mean, attempted military takeover is relatively peaceful. Is a lot better than like both countries running underground spy rings in a place where, like nobles killing each other and commoners. Damn nobles.
Fucking nobles. You know who else were nobles? The Space Noids.
Space Noids?
It's like a thing to hate.
Oh!
The Space Noids.
Oh!
You hate the Space Noids. I hate the Space Noids. Fuck the Space
Everyone
Noids.
hates the Space Noids.
It took my brain a second to remember what the fuck you were talking about.
Even Shah hates the Space Noids, and
he is one.
I was trying to explain to my friend how Zex in Gundam Wing is basically exactly the same as Shah, but also just kind of dumb.
It really is.
Where it's like,
he's Shar, but he's Shar going through Shar's entire life in the span of like 6 months.
Yeah, but he's also kind of an idiot, where it's like, man, I didn't quite lose a fight to this one Gundam, so I'm going to rebuild it, then find out who piloted it, so I can give it to him, so he can then fight me in an honourable 1v1 duel. And then he's not even going to use the fucking Gundam I rebuilt. Ever.
Makes sense.
Ungrateful prick.
And he's like, I'm gonna go hang out in space. And then while he's hanging out in space, they're like, hey Miliardo, we got the Wing Zero for you. It makes people crazy. Bitchin'.
I want to be crazy too.
I like murdering, I like blowing up colonies.
Well, he also needed it because he'd gotten too powerful for the tall geese.
That was it.
Somehow.
But even though the tall geese is like bullshit OP. It's too fast. It'll break your face.
Yeah, but then he got so good at it that he was too fast for it.
So then he had to get Wing Zero, but then, even though Wing Zero was like, oh my god, it's the most amazing mobile suit of all time, then Trace was like, yeah, but I just built the Epion. And then not only did I build the Epion, I also built Talkies 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yes, well he built 2 and 3, but he never got to use 3. Because,
he foresaw endless what's happening, so he put Talkies 3 in a container marked 4 Milliardo Peacecraft when he wakes up. Man, fucking Trace. He's like the best and also the worst, because like nothing he does really makes sense.
Nothing he does really makes sense, yet he's always right.
Yeah. He just kind of says and just does seemingly random shit, and everything kind of falls in place for him. So, you know, good for him.
Trace is a train wreck.
I resent that statement.
Yeah, I can't... Fuck, I really hate the cave offensive. So, fuck this.
It is probably the worst.
I guess.
It's probably the worst map in Smash Bros.
It's the worst fucking thing in this, too. Yeah, fuck this. I'm not getting Milky Way wishes then. Fuck it. Because this is a fucking nightmare. I hate it. Fuck it. So, there isn't anything else to do in this game now.
Well, it's a really short episode then, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe I'll just fucking record, like, another set. Maybe we'll just do, like, put on one of the other ones and record that and just put it in 2 videos. Fuck it.
Okay.
Because fuck Superstar. That's my verdict. Fuck Superstar. It's the worst Kirby game. Because the Cave Offensive is terrible and I hate it.
I mean, you don't have to play all the Kirby games.
Yes, I do.
You don't understand.
But do you?
He's been threatened by Sakurai.
It's the only way to ensure Tracer will get in.
Oh, I thought you wanted to ensure she doesn't get in.
We'll joke about that fucking rumor next time when I switch over to the next game. Tune in next time for that. I'll see you next time. Have a good day. All right, I'm going to just go back to the menu and switch to one of those.
No,
we're giving up on Superstar because Superstar is a bitch and a half.
Because
that was fast.
Because he's a pansy.
You play the Great Cave Offensive. It's fucking boring. It's terrible.
Besides,
it's annoying.
We all know who's getting into Smash next.
Listen, we'll save the Smash jokes for a second when I get to the other Kirby game. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna pick I'm just gonna pick Kirby's Dreamland because there's the 2 Game Boy games and then 64. Okay. I think I'll have to have it reset and then we should be good. Yep. Okay. You're a hero. Press. Yeah, come on. I know this.
I am a hero.
Come on. Come on, game. How do I... You son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, Zeo ended, and Decade didn't destroy the world again.
Honorary Decado.
He's not very good at being this whole world destroyer, is he?
No, it's because he's pink.
No, he's magenta.
No.
Pink has yellow in it.
You know, there is a nuclear option. Just delete the save file. I don't care enough. It's fine. It's just fucking Kirby. I'll delete the goddamn save file. You won't let me restart the game? Fuck you too. Fine. I'll do the nuke option. Asshole.
So yeah, Zeo ended. It was kind of a fun ending, I guess.
So now what are they going to do?
0-1. Which
is that the one with the girl Kamen Rider?
Yeah. Well, Zeo had a girl Kamen Rider at the start, right at the sort of penultimate episode.
And then killed her.
She lived. Well, sort of. She died, but then they reset time because Tokiwa Tomoe. So she got to relive, but time got erased. So time got King Crimsoned.
King Crimson!
Exactly.
And everyone came back to life except Time, which had no life.
Rip.
Everyone except main bad guy. Because no one liked him, he was a butt. And then, yeah, 01 is next. But 01 has girl coming right.
Did he just cut out?
No, I'm still here. Hello?
Because on my end, it kind of cut you out for a second. It's like, go, come through.
Oh no. But I think I'm still here.
I can hear you now, but I'm just saying you cut
Oh,
out.
no!
It's fine. This part isn't even being recorded. This part is going to be cut out of the recording anyway. It's fine. First, they did it now be created. Yeah, because I just deleted it just so I could fucking play one of the games, you cunt.
I mean, the fact that you have to go through a tutorial, you press yes or no on the tutorial, which you know is not a bug because they would have fixed it by now in one of the many
Alright,
releases.
Okay,
No,
here we
you
go.
just not play Kirby.
He's right, you know.
You know, you can suck my dick.
He's right, you know.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, here it is already. Fuck it. I'm just gonna edit this in some dopey way now. Just fuck it. Because this has been a pain in my ass. Hello, everyone! Welcome to Kirby's Dreamland! More like my nightmares!
That was very snappy.
It wasn't! Neither is this game, neither is this fucking thing to try and record it! I had to it wouldn't let me reset from me beating it before, so I had to delete the save file, though you've already seen that because I decided to edit it in now, because fuck it! Fuck it, do it live!
So you're just gonna leave all of...
I mean, you could just not play Kirby.
He's right, you know.
Listen, they already know I told you can suck my dick! So you don't need to be redundant now, you son of a bitch!
I'm just saying.
So... No, I already said I was gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it. Suck my dick.
You could play something else.
Suck! 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 My dick! Lick my balls! I can do all of these!
Can you?
Yes.
You know what you can't do though? You can't play Kirby.
I know you could.
I am right now!
The question is, should you?
What? Should I? I'm playing it right now, fucko!
It's like a never-ending. It's like
See, this is why you die so much, Sabo. This is why you're always dead.
I thought it was because he lived in Jersey.
I live in Jersey too, and I'm not always dead.
Yeah, so
I'm
is
just dead
he.
on the inside.
I thought you guys keep
There's a
telling me
difference.
that one of you lives in the bad Jersey and the other one lives in the good Jersey.
That's right.
It's not so much bad and good. It's just south and north.
At least you have clean running water.
It's true.
This is true.
Haha, it's funny because it's tragic.
It's tragic. It's manic. It's something. I don't fucking know.
I mean, at least we're not on fire.
I don't even want to joke about the rainforest, man.
I mean, it's not like anything. It's not like you can change anything, or anyone can
No.
actually change anything.
No, not
It's
really.
kind of gonna burn. It's nature. Forests burn all the time. No,
Usually not to the magnitude this one.
nobody
is burning,
complains
though.
if Forrest Whitaker burns.
Ooh,
Exactly.
that would be funny. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
You ever
See what you cut out.
you ever seen Rogue One?
No.
He's the Save the Dream guy.
Okay.
He's an actor.
I think he was a
I mean,
Black
I
Panther
figured he was
too.
probably an actor. Ah, Train's favorite MCU movie.
Like I said, that's right. I don't think you watched Black Panther.
No, I did. Black I don't even hate.
okay.
I don't hate Black Panther. I thought it was an okay movie. I just don't think it's the best one. I just think it's a far cry from what everyone said is. Oh my god, it's the best movie ever.
But it's
What do you mean? It was so groundbreaking.
It's like,
look at all those black people in it.
yeah, there are a lot of black people. But there are a lot of black people in Blade. It's just
That's
the difference between Blade and Black Panther. Blade's entertaining.
What?
Blade Black Panther is.
Come on, what are we talking about? It's the first. Listen, it's the first movie starring a black superhero, just like Captain Marvel was the first superhero movie starring a woman. Duh. I can feel annoyance. I can feel it.
I mean, but as I said, Black Panther was a fine movie with issues, but then everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's a social experience going to see this, average movie," and we need to nominate it for best.
I wish Wakanda was real.
We need to nominate it for best picture, and oh my god, Killmonger is such a deep and well thought out villain. It's like, but he's not.
We've talked about him and how he's not. He's basically like Magneto if you took away the parts that made Magneto interesting.
It's kind of sad where I can say like super unironically that King Ghidorah from King of the Monsters is a far better villain than you understand his motivations far more, and he has more personality beyond Black.
I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. And I'm bliggity black, and I'm black, y'all.
Oh shit!
I'm black,
I didn't realize you got something. You found the deleted scenes from Black Panther. It's basically what Killmonger's like. What Killmonger is. What the fuck? It's like he goes. His whole shtick is he comes to Wakanda and he hates the quote unquote colonizers, but he never lived in Wakanda. He lived in Chicago or some shit. Some, bullshit fake American city.
Oh god, he's one of those. I know exactly what kind of guy he is. He's one of those guys, who was from some that always lived in some a town in America or something like that. And then one day they learn that they have some relatives in Africa, and then they just start wearing they just look up African tribe garb, just put it on, and say, don't call me Joe. That is my slave name. Call me. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know, because I have a friend who lives in Chicago and has lived in Illinois and Michigan, and has lived in and around Michigan and Illinois all his life, and he keeps saying, "Oh, I'm Irish." It's like, no, you're fucking not. I know the Irish. You're not Irish. So my best friends hate the Irish.
Fuck, that ghost nearly hit me. That was rude.
So, yeah, it's I don't know.
Oh, I'm dead. Whee!
It's one of the Thor movies where they are acceptable enough that you can sit and watch them and not hate yourself. But if someone tried to sit and tell you, yeah, Thor 1 or 2 are up for Best Picture, you'd be like, bullshit. You know?
What are you talking about? Dark World was the best one.
It was a movie, I'll grant you that. I can say I guess
it was a cinema. It was a cinematic movie that you can watch.
Hold on, I'll quickly ask Sam what his opinion of it. Oh, it's a great character piece. There you go.
He would think that about Thor 2.
No, actually, he won't, because Thor 2 has characters. This is the guy who refuses, and I mean outright refuses, to watch Jurassic Park. Because, in his quote, building a theme park for about dinosaurs is a dumb idea. And it's like, congratulations.
That's the plot of the movie. Congratulations. You came to the same conclusion that was in the movie.
Well, does he say it's a dumb idea because it's dangerous to have dinosaurs running around with tourists, or is it a dumb idea because it's just, a silly concept for a movie?
The former.
Oh,
okay. No,
Former
means with the dangerous dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
It would be the latter if it was there. So it's like...
Yeah, alright, so I guess, that is the entire point of the movie.
Yeah, so he's mad that the point of the movie is the point of the movie, is what you're telling me.
Well, that's the thing, is he's never watched the movie, so he doesn't know the point of the movie. He's just made this sort of wide sweeping statement, and I tried to explain to him many times, and he still refuses.
And he doesn't realize that his grievances is actually mentioned in the movie.
And this is also, and it's like I can argue with him on like everything else that he thinks is wrong, like thinking the Daredevil movie is good, liking Code Geass.
Unfortunately, I know a lot of people that like Code Geass.
Yeah, but this is one I can at least like yell at.
Like, a lot of people for some reason really like that game. Like, hey, maybe it's not good mecha, but it's a good drama. And I'm like, no.
Oh god, fucking every time I'm with that friend group, and the Code Geass comes up, it's like, oh, you just don't like it because you were watching it as a mecha fan. And it's like, I was watching it as someone who appreciates quality. You cunt. I'm just saying. Like,
I've learned that some people that I know that are actually pretty smart will like some of the worst fucking like pieces of media. Like, just some of the worst written trash.
I wouldn't mind it so. I mean, whatever, people are entitled to their opinions, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
But then it's like, it's then when they start coming out with shit talking about other crap, like they know. Like, fucking, once again, Sam, oh, I've always loved Resident Evil. Oh, really? So what's your favourite game? Oh, I've only ever played the Umbrella Chronicles. And the Dark, and it's like, but, so you've not played Resident Evil? No, I have. I really love the story and the characters. It's like, fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. The story and the characters. The story and the characters. I'm saying that I'm smirking at that as someone who likes Resident Evil a lot.
Played you know the difference between you and my friend? You've played the games.
What? Yeah.
He hasn't. That's the whole crux of the argument of the debate.
Most of the characters with personality don't even get into like more than like 1 to 2 games.
Like, the amount of...
The rest is just like Chris Redfield and Claire, and Leon only ever had a personality. Like, no, the ones that the ones who get in the games the most are like the 2 with the least personality, Chris and fucking Jill. And then Leon, except for the only time he had personality was in the 4th game, because the 4th game's script was completely different than the Japanese.
Yeah, it's much more serious in Japanese,
like,
right?
Yeah, it was a much more serious thing. You didn't really get Leon quipping.
Must be time for bingo.
Yeah, so, like, the only thing that I think is good about Resident Evil 4, just the goofy fucking lines, is manufactured by the localization team, because they thought because they looked at the thing and said, this is too dry. And then after that, they never did anything like that again with localizing. They went with more direct translation. Well, not direct, fully translation, but you know what I mean.
Oh, and then there was the other debate we had where he suddenly revealed that he didn't like Spider-Man. And it's like, oh, I don't like it, and I don't like it because he never wins. It's like, but he does win. So, a series of long debates of him, and where it's like, I'm not sure if it's just because he's not as articulate as I am, or if it's just like general incompetence, which seems mean to say, but like, it just never ends. It's always something else crops up.
It could always be a little bit of both. That's always an answer.
But hey, at least even he was iffy on Kingdom Hearts 3. And I at times like Kingdom Hearts 3.
I'm sorry, you cut out. What?
I said I sometimes like Kingdom Hearts 3. But Sam likes it more times.
It had its good points.
Yeah,
Also, it's not so good points.
That's the thing, is every time it's like, oh, but it did have this that was cool, and I'm like, oh, but it did have that, and that wasn't cool.
I'm gonna wait until I get to play it. I know bits of it.
That's why I've been trying to avoid spoilers, because, you know...
Yeah, I haven't played it yet, and I don't know when I'm going to. Because it's not even, like, really high on my list, to be honest with you.
I hope you're not playing it for Frozen.
I already know about Frozen's the hellhole that's the Frozen world.
I mean, it's because it's basically, yeah, you've seen the movie, yeah, you've seen this. Is Sora allowed to interact with people? No.
No! But that's the fun part! Yeah.
Is Elsa
No.
allowed to do anything in the game? No.
No. Wait, so we don't get anything cool like with Tangled? No.
Or
I mean, you do get a couple of cool things with Tangled, like.
no, but that's what he said.
No. I was saying we don't get anything cool like they did with
Like
Tangled.
every other world and character is so much cooler than Frozen is. Frozen is very clearly that world, which like Disney lawyers the Disney executives must have like had 1,000,001 like different rules to do anything with.
Yeah. Probably considering the fact that
the more I had
they
an
don't
interview
really
where
interact with
he's
the
like, man, I
characters.
really resent using recent Disney stuff because we have to converse with all the development teams and they always like have all their little demands and stuff. He's like, back when we did the first 2 games, like nobody who worked on any of the movies was either around or they didn't care, so we could just do whatever we wanted.
Now you have to talk to Pixar and all these idiots.
He's like, did we have to talk to anybody about Maleficent? No, nobody that worked on Sleeping Beauty is still alive.
I mean,
it's yeah, because like I'm gonna guess the people. What's weird though is that the people that did Tangled also did Frozen, so you think they would be
no, but
really.
There is also the difference in that Tangled is nowhere near as popular properties Frozen is. Like Frozen's a moneymaker. Tangled, to my mind, hasn't like it made money and it was popular, but like it's not like got the Frozen bucks.
Well, it got a spin-off series, so.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's pretty. But like I mean, almost nothing has the Frozen bucks. The only things that really rival the Frozen bucks are like Lion King and Lion King.
What? Not
They
Star
don't even think Frozen 2 is going to make Frozen bucks.
No, well,
They're like,
probably not.
They're like, you're not going to be able to catch that kind of lightning again.
They're not. They just can't. Even if the movie is good or better than the original, it's not going to make that money again.
I mean, I just hope it doesn't have any good songs and we don't have to go through a fucking Hearts.
Let it go!
Yeah, if you fucking sing that.
It's similar to, back in the day, everything playing fucking, what was it, Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, so it's like, by the time you actually hear the song, it's just like, you're so fucking done with it.
Yeah.
It's like how, well, Genie had a song in every Aladdin movie, but, you know, it never beat Friend Like Me.
I mean, you can't. Ow. I got hit.
Alright, ease up there, Will Smith. We don't need another butchering of that song.
Listen, I'll probably do a better job than Will Smith.
Is that racist? I can't tell in this world, in today's world.
I don't think so, because I didn't bring up his race.
Yeah, but is that not racist?
What, not bringing up his race? What?
I don't know anymore. What a crazy topsy-turvy world we live in.
It's like, is it racist to bring up your race or racist not to bring up your race? I don't know anymore.
Life is scary.
Is it like Deadpool? Is it sexist to punch you? Is it sexist not to punch you? I really don't know.
Just ask Booster Gold. They did something like that in one of the Booster Gold comics, where it was like when you hit a woman, it's like in the What Camera Century, we've moved beyond issues of gender, and then he just socks her. I'm not even kidding. It was great.
Booster. We'll never get the Booster Gold movie.
No, we never will. Booster Gold is like the Hercule of the DC universe, except better.
I mean, except that he has a really cool friend, and sometimes he does do heroic things.
Sometimes.
Like the greatest story never told.
Oh god, I really, really love Booster Gold. He's just great.
Because he's so diametrically opposed to like every other DC hero. But he doesn't come off. But he's not like a grimdark, edgy anti-hero. He's just kind of a self-serving jackass. But it makes him lovable because he's got a really easy to believe and understand character flaw. Where he's like, yeah, I came from the future because I wanted to be a superhero and money and get money and women. And it's like, yeah, you know what? I can respect that. I can respect the honesty.
Yeah, he ain't lying about what he wants. Oh, damn it.
It's just that sometimes he has a friend in Blue Beetle.
Yeah. Poor Ted Cord. He never gets to appear in anything.
Yeah, well,
Nope.
it's his own fault.
It's his own fault for getting shot in the head.
Yeah, but he didn't get shot. If only he'd been shot in the head by magic time bullets.
Exactly.
Even in Young Justice,
That's
he
his
died
own
between
fault.
seasons.
Yeah. And I think they used, like, the same kind of, like, explanation for his death that they used with, who was it? In the Brave and the Bold one, where he's, like, sacrificed his life to stop, like,
A
some,
missile.
like, catastrophe, or, like, a missile
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
like, I think it's a missile, because I remember watching Raymond Love and thinking, this is very Captain America, this death scene.
Oh no, in Young Justice, he got attacked by the Lights guys in his factory, and it exploded, and he died in the explosion because he was trying to keep them from getting the beetle, which instead goes flying outside and lands on Jaime Reyes.
Fucking Jaime.
Also, because in Young Justice, he specifically didn't want to use the beetle. He's like, this looks like alien technology that's going to fuse with my spine. I don't think I want to plug that in. I think I'll just make my own suit.
So here's the question: how long until they bring back Ted Cord and give him the Blue Beetle device?
Probably not. Jaime is way too popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't usually stop them. It's like Wally West was way too popular. Still dropped him, and now
Sure. Yeah, but a lot of people don't even know that was the name of Flash. It was enough to where they could just steal Wally's personality.
That's true. Some people legit don't realize it was two different characters.
Oh please, no one knows who the fuck Ted Cord is.
Nobody knows
Exactly.
who
No one knows
so.
who Ted Cord is.
So they'll just pretend.
No, people know who the Jaime Blue Beetle is. He's popular. Original Ted Cord, Ted Cord, the second Blue Beetle, not many people know. People know even less about the original fucking one.
Yeah, well, maybe.
I don't know much about the original one.
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest with
Dan,
you.
what's his face?
Yeah. The one who you see so many parodies of in like Venture Bros and Green Hornet and stuff, but never like the actual Blue Beetle.
Hey, Ted
Yeah.
was almost an Arrow, but then he
Well,
wasn't allowed.
He was.
well, no, that was the thing,
Yeah.
is that Brandon Routh was meant to play Ted Cord. And for the longest time they were setting up that he was going to be Blue Beetle, because I think they mentioned like Cord Tech or something. And it's
Yeah.
like right up until the last minute where they were like for some reason told, no, you can't have Blue Beetle, so do the Atom instead. And you know,
So he's the Atom with a blue robot suit that shrinks. Sometimes.
and also, you know, he acts more like Ted Cord than Ray Palmer.
It's true.
Just saying. I mean, to be fair, Ray Palmer was the best thing about Arrowverse. Like,
Yeah.
by a long shot. Well, okay, maybe Captain Cole would beat him, but you know,
I mean, it's Captain Cole.
it's because he embraced it. Because he just made Cole jokes all the time. And it's like
Which is
he
perfect.
gets it.
He gets it. It's
He
stupid.
knows what this is.
Stupid.
But oh well, that's dead. So that's good.
Rest in peace.
No, don't actually. Suffer in your grave, Arrowverse. You deserve no less.
Well, The Arrowverse is still going on, just without Arrow.
I mean, I thought Flash was almost done as well.
Yeah, but they still have at least 2 more years of Flash.
Even though, like, half their cast is gone.
Yeah. Apparently all they need is Barry and Iris and Killer Frost, and that's about it.
Killer Frost so they can kill her again.
No, they never killed Killer Frost.
No, they never
Oh!
killed her.
They need to make the quota DC's slipping if they haven't killed Killer Frost
No, they
yet!
killed Black Canary. That's Black Canary's job in Arrowverse.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shit, I died.
They killed Black Canary, and then they brought her back as evil Black Canary. And then they decided...
You know, I just realized, because this game's only like a half-hour long, I could literally just keep this all as one video. Just call it Fuck Superstar.
You have issues, man.
I do!
It's okay, though,
But also fuck Superstar.
because even if she was another character, she still ended up lasting longer on the show than Felicity did.
Well, good for her.
That is my one, like... My one win. Is like, well, she beat her.
That's my favourite way to think of these things as a collective. You didn't win.
I chose to lose.
It's like, you didn't win, I sort of won.
You didn't win.
It wasn't...
There are no winners, but you did, which means you didn't win.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a very graceful win, but it's a win. She's still on the show, and she isn't. So...
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Can you do something where I can actually shoot you? You fucking asshole! Stop doing the same move! Oh my god, DDD, you fucking asshole. Come on, let that Kirby!
You know.
Oh, Dan, did we talk about the new Dragon Ball character? Did we talk about the new Dragon Ball character for Kakarot?
Oh, the Jace.
Because I forget if we talked about it.
The Jace lookalike character.
Well, I wouldn't say lookalike.
The big the chubby. Jace
Yeah, where
lady.
like everyone was.
Yeah, we talked about her.
Because I just remember everyone was super excited. Because everyone was super excited for. She's got big breasts, and then they saw.
Then they saw that she was fit.
Yeah. And everyone's like, "Oh no, it's fine. We get the joke. We were just
okay.
we'll just keep fapping to Jace."
I'm gonna say we have Android 21. We don't need anyone else.
Exactly.
Well, until we get Android.
Android what? You're cutting
Until we get
out.
Android 22.
Finally.
Is that finally?
Will they be like Jiren but good?
Probably not.
Hard to set. Answer uncertain. Check back later.
It'll probably just be another stupid clown thing.
Goodbye, King DDD. Suck my dick. He's dead.
Hooray!
And now I'm taking his castle. Hey everyone, I got your food. I'm just gonna rain it from the sky. I hope that's okay.
It's not.
Try to catch it.
It's not okay.
Oh.
It's not okay.
Well, I tried my best. This is the only solution I had. Was to beat the shit out of him and then airdrop all the food.
I mean, you could have just.
That's all I had.
You could have just not played Kirby.
Listen, you fucking cunt.
Wow, rude. That's my word. You
So
can't
is
just
this.
steal it. Don't appropriate my
know it.
culture, Dan.
I didn't know you were Australian.
Wha- What?
Because
Okay.
the Aussies like to call people cunts. And
Just
also,
to do.
So there were a lot
also
of
they
people.
like to tamper with balls.
The Aussies also like dodging death every time they wake up and try to leave the house.
You know what else the Aussies really love? Cricket.
Yeah.
Make of that what you will. I don't even like cricket.
It's somehow become a meme that like Australia is just a death place.
It's not. I mean,
Well, it
it's
is.
not a meme. It's kind of true.
It's not a meme. It's true.
So-
It's like, well, my friend is like going there on an exchange program, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're gonna die."
So, fun fact, right? So, because Australia gets a lot of like British TV imported, they had to like ban a couple like children's television episodes because they're all like telling you because they're telling spiders aren't scary. Spiders are, you know, friends. Don't like, you know, don't hate things because you don't know them. Well, in Australia, it's like no, fucking hate the spiders. You see a spider, you run. Spiders are the devil.
Runner, kill
Well,
it.
that's the point, because over here it's like it's not really any super poison.
The big spider around where I live is like black widows.
I mean, I wouldn't say she's that big. I wouldn't say she's that big. She's actually quite small.
We have black.
Oh my God.
We have black widows up here.
Very
Yeah.
rarely.
I've never seen him.
Very rare, but they are here.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
Sleep tight.
My friend opened his grill one time, and like for the first time in the summer, and there was like a black widow nest in there. It was like, oh
Sleep
my
tight,
God.
America.
I mean, no. Here's how you really like shit people up. So like, hey, there's a black widow like right above your head right now.
Ah!
There you go. Got him. Actually, I know what really terrifies people.
Death.
Yeah. There is no afterlife. When you die, that's it. You cease to be. Contemplate that, people.
I mean, an awful lot of people don't really seem to care about that as much anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really work nowadays.
You're,
It's like whatever. I welcome sweet oblivion.
Sorry, Train. You got to find a new fucking thing to do to people.
it's fine. I just fall back on plan B. The news. Hey, look at government. These are the people in charge of your life.
No, it's fake.
It's fine. I pay attention to news. I can't be scared anymore because I'm always just watching this like, yeah. It's about right.
And let's try and don't
fuck
worry,
it.
we'll bully China. That will work.
It always works.
We'll outmuscle their superior economy.
What could possibly
Wait
go
a
wrong?
second. This is a bad idea.
This is the greatest idea. This is my best idea. It's tremendous, stupendous.
Here's the
idea.
problem with trade embargoes, right? Or like putting on like tariffs on trade, is that you put it on, so then the other guys just do the same act to you, and then you're just kind of both in the same position you were. It's just now everything costs twice as much for no real reason.
Well, yeah, except America doesn't.
Thank God.
America doesn't really export anything good, so.
So it's like you're not actually solving the problem. You're trying to bully China. Why should they care? Because
China be like, well, we'll just put more taxes on your exports, and look, what do we send you? You make everything there.
that's the
Curse
point.
is foiled again.
It means China can just go to anywhere else in the world. And, you know, because China's not really struggling for people to trade with.
Yeah. Alright, so that'll do it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. That was Kirby. I'm gonna do another Kirby game. Sabo!
Hey, you're doing it
Have
to
a good day.
yourself.
You could just not play Kirby though.
Could just not play Kirby anymore.
I like Kirby, you cunts. I just don't like Kirby Superstar.
Doesn't sound like
There's
it
a
from now.
difference.
You're like, oh God,
like-
I'll kill you.
I got mad because the damn thing wouldn't reset for
That's
some
like
reason.
I mean, Superstar is like 70% of Kirby games though.
No, Train, shut up.
See?
Never.
It doesn't want to be played.
Better men than you have tried to make me shut up.
Superstar is just not a good Kirby game that people like because they're stupid. Have a good day.